Welcome to Alchemize Yourself Tarot. This is about learning the power of walking away and knowing when enough is enough when you're dealing with a person. You're holding on to the idea that this relationship is going to be balanced and reciprocated, but this is coming from a void that you have about yourself and your own worth and value at this time. So many times the reason you're unable to walk away or let go of a relationship is unfulfilled achievement within yourself. So that unfulfilled achievement turns into you clinging onto a relationship that's actually not really meeting your needs or filling a void. And you need to ask yourself, what do you think this person can offer or bring you that you cannot give yourself? Nine of Coins is all about being self-sufficient, feeling really good, feeling very stable. But when it's in reverse, there's a need or a desire that has not been fulfilled, or some sort of achievement that you have not fulfilled within yourself. And you may have unknowingly attached that void or that need to this person, thinking that this person's going to somehow give you the attention, give you the fulfillment that you need to feel successful or worthy. Many times we seek validation through our relationships, and we do this unconsciously because it's from patterns, it's from wounds, it's from insecurities. We think that, having a lover is going to magically fulfill us in some way, or we're not happy on our own. Nine of Coins, some of you, a lot of times you stay in relationships that aren't even really that reciprocated or beneficial because there's that fear of being alone or fear of failure in some way. Like if you really go deeper into why people don't walk away from relationships. So it's time to be really honest with yourself about thinking that this person can fill a void, whether it be stability, security, attention, being able to give you some sort of direction in life. A lot of times we cling to relationships when we don't have a sense of purpose or direction. Three of Coins in reverse with the Two of Wands in reverse. This is lacking direction and purpose, or being blocked in some areas of your personal development and fulfillment. And this isn't to judge you. This is actually to liberate you, because you can see, wait a second, you've been seeking it, maybe expecting this person to replace something that you need to do within yourself. A lot of people right now in the collective are being challenged to be independent and good on their own. And there's a reason and purpose for that. Because we're trying to break patterns. We're trying to break patterns of codependency. And, expecting, this is very disempowering when you don't have a purpose or a path or something that you're wanting to build. Spirit wants you to be building. They want you to be fulfilling your life purpose in some way, not just kind of falling into a random connection where you're letting that person you're blindly following what that other person, what their life is or what their path is. So there definitely is something here that you're wanting to achieve, success, Six of Wands, or some sort of win. But there's a misplaced need to get attention from this person. They're not going to be able to do this. So even if you were to have reciprocation, you're not even going to be showing up as your fullest self if you're not feeling fulfilled in your own goals and ambitions. You need to think of it that way. Like, how are you going to show up in that? It's not that you have to bring anything to the table, but you're not going to be feeling your best self, your most secure and stable self, if you're not bringing in what you know, your own path, your own purpose. So it's going to be an empty achievement if you're not willing to walk away from certain people. And at the end of the day, you need to discover this path. Some of you just don't know what direction or purpose. So it's like you're giving your power away by doing this. So even if this person were to give you attention and provide for you, you really are losing a part of yourself by relying on that. And you want to take time for yourself, not allow a particular person to fill a void, even if they're offering that. Sometimes people will offer that, but it's from a place of they want attention. It's going to help benefit them in some way for you to be on their path, not for you to fulfill your own path. So don't resist walking away when you're unhappy or you're unfulfilled or you're feeling that there's something missing, because it's not really about the other person anymore. This is a pattern that, you know, many people are trying to break, you know, being okay with being single for a while, not necessarily rushing into codependent situations where sometimes you'll end up blocking your path by being with a particular person or settling. Yeah, don't be so quick to settle just because something may look successful or good on paper. So I'm going to go a little bit deeper here. This is all about, I feel like you're really holding on to the idea that this is going to benefit you in some way. But let's go a little deeper on what's really going on, because some of you are needing to detach. You're getting really distracted, because sometimes even a relationship can be good for a while too, but then it's really distracting. You're holding on to the devil. Yeah. An addiction, excess, obsession, codependency, materialism, bad financial habits, your shadow self. Some of you expect somebody to provide something, but then it gets you into a really codependent relationship. That's the shadow side of somebody being a provider, or you being a, you know, in the position of, you know, giving and receiving. You want to be in balanced relationships. You want to be able to be self-sufficient. Nine of Coins in the reverse is somebody that's not really self-sufficient, but this can get you in a very toxic situation. That's the shadow side a lot of people don't talk about. They're like, oh, well, they're a provider. They do this and that. But, and, you know, a lot of people aren't talking about the toxicity in some of these dynamics. It's very transactional. And then you don't have a sense of stability on your own. So if something doesn't work out in this relationship, then you're stuck not being stable on your own. So that's something that you need to think about. You need to create your own business or some sort of financial independence in some way from somebody. They're not just going to be like the magic formula, or you can't always rely on that. Some of these really traditional patriarchal type dynamics, you know, between masculine and feminine energy, the issue I have with that is it does create codependency at times. And it's very hard to break out of that once you're seeped in it. And it's like, yeah, you're like, well, maybe you don't have the finances. You don't have the ability to move out. You don't have the ability. Yeah, so it's difficult to leave because some of you, you're trying to search. Some of you are active on social media, online dating, online business. Some of you haven't gotten something off the ground. You have an idea that you're wanting to pursue, but it hasn't really fully taken off yet. So you're still kind of staying with this person until you can get on your feet, like get something started. Some of you are wanting to, have a social media presence, but that can, be up in the air. And some of you aren't getting the financial stability from it that you thought you would. Also, with online dating and Six of Wands, this could be about getting attention. This person may give you a lot of attention. And that's hard to break away from too. You like the attention, you like the benefits of it, but in the long run, it's keeping you stuck. And it's costing you, having some sort of breakthrough or luck, a positive change, wish fulfillment. Many of you aren't really happy in this connection. And it's like it gives you attention or financial stability, but it's not bringing you, I'm getting that it's just not really aligned with a path, or it's blocking a path. It's blocking your growth in some way. And the freedom that awaits on the other side of this with the Three of Coins is, a time of healing, shedding, transformation. Also, with the Devil and the Snake, someone could be very possessive and jealous. They don't want you to succeed. They want you to be codependent because it gives them power. People like to have power over other people or leverage. There's also some sort of, secret knowledge. This is, you're avoiding this real deep healing work that will get you to actually level up. And there's something about feeling like you're lacking direction or purpose, or this person, it's like maybe you did have a direction or purpose and this person really derailed you. Playfulness, having more fun, not taking life seriously, being indulgent. So some of you, this person, it's playful, it's indulgent, sensual, it gives you intention. But I'm getting there's like a distraction to it. And also, this is about, enjoying what you want to do. Because you can be playful and have fun in life, following your dreams and purpose. I feel like this person is also not giving you the happiness and joy that you thought they would. There's like a dark side to it. So those are all things to think about if and when you're resisting walking away from a particular connection or purpose or situationship. You need to really think of what is the dynamic, what is it costing you, not just in money or finances, but what is it costing you when it comes to creation, being on your life path, your purpose. Is it just kind of frivolous? Yeah, round and round. It's not, it's just a spiral. It's an unhealthy pattern on repeat. Unable to let go of the past, repeating an old story. Maybe you've gotten into these dynamics before. It's just like a repeating pattern where you're going with the flow of whatever that other person wants, and you're really getting diverted from your own life goals, your path. And then you're in this position where you're needing them for resources or finances or, attention in some way. And it's, let's see. Addictions, with that Devil card. It could be addictions, physical addictions, emotionally addictive thoughts, or other negative patterns of behavior are affecting this connection. It's turned dark. It's turning toxic. Like if you really, even if you're getting your needs met, something else is very dark and indulgent about this connection. Also, we have red flag. Yeah, red flags. Tune into the subtle energy you are receiving about this situation. Listen to the messages from your body. Trust your gut and your intuition. Yeah, there's red flags. This has the... I'm getting like kind of like the provider / gold digger kind of dynamic, sugar daddy, sugar baby, somebody that has a lot of power and leverage. Or like some of these traditional dynamics where somebody leverages things over you. It's like they want to indulge in you. It's addictive, but it's possessive and dark. So you need to trust your gut on this. Is this actually really healthy? An external party, karmic contracts, family, finances, and other material concerns or responsibilities are causes of interference and stress. So there's external party. Someone could be wanting to keep you as a side piece or a mistress, that sort of dynamic, where it's not really committal, but there's leverage. Something about this connection, it's like it's about leverage and control, and somebody keeping you stuck and reliant. Some of you you're married to this person, or this person uses marriage as a form of control. You've been in a long-term relationship with this person, and one person is indulgent and the other person's possessive or controlling, or they like those power dynamics. So, wow, this was a deep one, but you definitely need to ask yourself, is it time to let this connection go? Is it really going to be beneficial in the long term, the long run? And what is it costing you? So I send much love to you guys. I hope you like, share, and subscribe. And I wish you the best of luck in breaking these patterns and these dynamics that are potentially unhealthy or unsafe for you. Bye.